What is up, y'all, and welcome back. So, I figured I'd do a quick voiceover because it's been a long day and I will see you guys back tomorrow. But there's like 3 streams that I can think of, and I'm sure she'll be back in a little bit. She made at the end of her stream, talking about, oh, she needed some advice and, pouring in the memberships, and it was going to be a private stream, so yeah, I think she thinks that she can go on these member-only streams and the feta rallies will not have access to the information. She can gas everybody up over there. They can gas her up as well, and it'll be her secret little hug box. But as you know, with the feta rallies, anything can be, they can request anything. So, let's get to the notes, and then we'll get to this part of it's called It Doesn't Matter Why. Speaking of Mr. Wiggly, there's one Wiggly, and then the other Sugar Bear is in her bed. So let's go ahead and start out. And these notes are from the video. In 3 months, we'll see indeed. So I'm thinking 3 months, she's got some kind of, I don't know if she's got a court date or I don't know what she's got up her sleeve. I thought it was weird, and says, in 3 months, we will indeed see. So, starting out with Annie P said, why you don't buy Pete's and you a kitten for some happiness. Dude, if you missed the vet video, she takes BBJ to the vet and she's joking about euthanization. Oh, you're not going there to get euthanized. I can't imagine talking to my dogs and joking. Then BBJ, is nervous and uses the restroom and the carrier on the way there. She's like, oh, it smells in here. Why did you poop? Why did you do that? Well, Chantal, it's nervous. She yanks the carrier from the back seat up through the front seat, all wonky. I don't know why she didn't. I'm pretty sure her car is a 4-door. Why she didn't get the carrier out from the back. Doesn't even bother to ask, call in the vet and say, do you have any wet wipes? Do you have any, towels I can use? Nothing. She just takes the cat in there with the feces and the carrier and the feces all over the cat. I'm sure the carrier's just chilling or the vet had to clean it up. Disrespectful. Disrespectful, as our girl Amberlynn would say. So, Annie P, I don't know if you've seen the way, Pete's been doing too great mentally wise, and she said herself the cat boxes get cleaned once a month. We've seen the food in the water area that Pete's cat, and she's already struggling. So, she makes a comment here, do I have to take her back to the vet? Basically, they said they couldn't finish services because she was so, stressed out, BBJ was, and literally said, do I have to take her back to the vet? Wow, Chantal, you never cease to amaze me. Members are pouring in the super chats. This whole debacle is just interesting. So she talks about Natter starting a GoFundMe, and she says, I should start a GoFundMe. Chantal, what for what? Guys, I also want to make a comment, I'm not over here defending Natter. I'm just calling out, the holes in Chantal's stories. Court is court. The judge will be the court of, the judge will be the verdict, is he guilty or not. Everybody's proven innocent until guilty. I'm just calling out the holes in her stories. She also makes a comment today and says he put a cigarette out on me. You know darn well that Chantal would have showed that mark. In her first statement, she said that he flicked a cigarette at her, so there was another hole in the story. And what we are going to watch is a part where she says he never hit me. So she's crying around today, whining she misses him, talking about, oh, I miss him, I smell him, I have dreams about him. Then she talks about her Google history should she, show her Google history. Then she says, I don't think that's a good idea. I found that rather interesting. I'm not saying that anyone has to show their Google history, but what do you have to hide? So, in the video, she talks about it doesn't matter why. Talks about, you're allowed to drink an hour, about driving, about people saying, her driving under the influence, her telling all these, things when she was 10 sheets to the wind. The VIEs are also coaching her, saying she should private all of her videos. Why private the videos if you've got nothing to hide? She also says again today, I am not afraid of his asparagus. She also says, I'm vindictive. Yeah, so I can be. So what? So then people are asking the VIEs if Dee Dee is trapped. Wouldn't you think if Dee Dee was trapped when he went to go get questioned that Dee Dee would have left? That would have been a perfect opportunity for Dee Dee to leave. If Dee Dee was trapped, wouldn't you be like, oh, okay, now I can go? So let's go ahead and get into this, and I will tell you right quick, hold on, y'all, what the streams were today. And the one, like I said, we're going to watch, it's called It Doesn't Matter Why. So she is also up another 100 subs, and we've got It Doesn't Matter Why 12 hours ago. BBJ goes to the vet 6 hours ago. Someone bought me flowers 4 hours ago. And the one I was talking about, in 3 months, we will see, indeed see. So, she's been a busy bee, like I said, and there's the hundo subs. So, let's do it to it. Somebody sends her flowers. She says they want to stay anonymous. So yeah, she's talking about people on Twitter saying that they're going to make a case. I think a lot of people, an interesting comment too that I found in her comment section. Let's see if it's this video. Oh yeah, here it is. Chantal, whether your story is true or not, isn't what most of us are having a problem with. What do you mean whether her story is true or not? So it's okay to just go around accusing people of things and making a whole ass court case, but that's okay. That's okay if your story's true or not. Let's see, just my 84 people thumbs up this comment. So it's okay. Let's read that again, the beginning. Now, I do agree, with the rest of it, the whole, her and Negs thing, but Chantal, whether or not your story is true or not, isn't what most of us are having problem with. Well, I don't know about you guys, but yeah, I do see a problem if somebody's story is true or not when they're causing this big ruckus. So let's get into this. We're going to hit it at 2 speed because she is talking slow as can be, and let's do it.
Okay, hi Tiffany, because this is fucking overwhelming as fuck.
Hold on, let's hit it at 1.5, my bad. Okay, let me see, sorry y'all, it was too fast. Okay, here we go.
And then I have to watch, at the same time, I don't know why people are like, even questioning my motive, like it matters. Like, who cares? Who gives a fuck if I was a jealous lover? I'm not. And actually, if I wanted people, I piss.
Who cares if I was a jealous lover? What does that matter? That matters a lot. And here, I think it's the part we're going to watch, she says it's a stupid question why the detectives and investigators would ask her if she was still with him, would she do this? Well, Chantal, I'm not going to say any more with that. Oh, excuse me, we covered that last night. It makes a big deal, but we covered that last night.
Me off to see people saying shit like, Hi, Jojo. People saying shit like, you're just mad, you're just rejected lover, and that's why you're doing this. If I was a rejected lover, I would have brought him to Windsor. I would have, like, gone back to him.
So you still sent him $250 while you were in Windsor. We all watched that stream. It's everywhere. You cried and missed him and made a big old show and a big old scene and I miss him, guys. I miss him. And then down the road, you admitted to sending him $250 that evening.
Like, my motive doesn't matter. His actions do exactly. Victim shaming is fucking gross. There's 300 people who liked his community post. Like, really? Like, that he's like, oh, he's a cocky bastard. Oh, shut up, Chantel. Goodbye. Let's just have just positive beezers here. Anyway, I don't care if it's boring. Fuck that shit. Because even... this will end, and we will move on and do fun things.
There was never fun things before this.
You're gonna have 100 different opinions from people. You did what you did for a reason. We don't know shit behind the scenes.
Say that loud and proud and add that to her and add that to the VIEs as well. I said this again last night. Were any of you there? I wasn't there. Only those two were there. She talks about she has somebody that's going to testify for her. Do you think just because you talk to somebody, one of the VIEs or Marissa or somebody, that you told your side of, whatever you conjured up, do you think that's going to stand in court? Do you really honestly think so? This girl has no idea how court works. Again, we covered this last night. You just can't say things and, well, just because I said this on December 23rd, that must mean it's true, guys. There's a video of me, January 1st, saying that they did this, saying that this happened. Where, Chantal, if he put a whole cigarette out on you, you would have been the first to come on here and show that. Your words were, he flicked a cigarette at you, allegedly.
Because I have a million things in my head going on, for sure. It doesn't change that he's an abuser and he needs to be punished. He needs to learn it. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't find that... Sandy's serious. Stand your ground. You did the right thing. And you guys know, like, I think people just know that I question myself. Like, of course I'm questioning, like, what the right thing to do is. And without a doubt, like, I don't know. Of course I should have done it right away. But, like, nobody usually does it right away. I'm not, like, saying that it's okay. Like, you should report stuff like that right away. And I might lose this case because of the fact that I didn't. And I don't know. But I don't know what me doing drugs has to do, like, that somehow... Me doing drugs, driving... You're saying I'm driving under the influence, which you have no fucking proof of. I didn't fucking do. You don't get justice for rejection. So that's the thing, Biggest Beezer. What does rejection have to do with anything? Does that erase the fact that he fucking put his hands on me? Put his cigarette on me? Punched my body? Does that negate anything that happened or what? You're entitled to...
Okay, now check this out. Remember what she said. Sorry, y'all. I just put my lotion on and my hands are kind of slippery. Remember that here in a second.
Guilt at how long he's manipulated me. How of taking action against that monster. Thank you, plain cheeseburgers, Lambo. I'm not expecting, like, ass pats up. Like, people are like, you've defended him for 10 months, blah, blah, blah. Like, I'm not asking for ass pats or anything, actually. Please get a lawyer. He did hit the vape while driving on stream. I hit the vape one puff, and I didn't even have a buzz. So, no, I wasn't driving under the influence. We will leave you, Chantel, and have your back. It's only natural to have doubts. Hey! Hey! Bad boys! It's only natural to have doubts, but you did the right thing. A woman gets abused roughly 30 times before she leaves.
Look at that. BBJ is, or Sam is attacking BBJ. Look at this. And she just can't even be bothered. Look at that. She legitimately can't just take the time to, check on her animals for a second. Look at that. He's about, watch.
Most people believe your story. Pictures. Tell Leonard D not to hate you as you're beautiful. Thank you. Hey, Sam. Sam. Penacony, yay! Welcome to Fairport Beezers. Ready, set, bees. I don't care how long it took. You did the right thing. I'm proud as fuck. I mean,
Nice big old trash bag back there chilling.
I wanted her to leave him, and now she has pregnancy. It's not even just that. It's just that, like, it doesn't matter. Like, what? It doesn't matter in this case what motive is. Like, something happened. But the thing is, it's like my word against his. But I did come online every single time he abused me or did something bad, and I talked about it. That's the only advantage I have, but it still doesn't prove anything. How do you fucking prove something like that? Victims get blamed all the time. You need to stand firm and do what you can to stop him. I will. I'm not going to miss the vet appointment. Hey, Tater. Lawyer up and you will feel better. Maybe I should lawyer up. Whether it took you 10 days or 10 months to finally free yourself of him, you did it, and that's all that matters. Thank you, Leslie. Keeping it real, Sandy and Ange, member for 5 months. You did the right thing. Anyone that defends him is sick. We are so proud of you. Reset Reebies! Thank you, Sandy and Ange. Well, the thing is,
I think a lot of people are getting, things twisted. Even I've got this, that you're defending Natter. No, I think, they've both played a part in this. But, a lot of us are just, calling out the holes in her story and the flip-flopping and the back and forth and, the lying and the, oh, I changed my mind bit. And, that's really what it boils down to with some of us that I've seen. It's not about standing up for Natter. It's about, that we've watched this for months. We've seen these lies and stories change and flip-flop.
that you won't have to go to court, probably.
Oh, she's going to have to go to court.
I might have to go to court, they said, so.
Oh, you're going to have to go to court, bud.
I was in an abusive relationship for over a year and never went to the police. You've been abused to the point of view. I think people... Lauren Serpenetto, member for 6 months. I support your decision to report him. He's a turd and needs to pay for what he did. I care about your well-being, and this will give you some peace. Thank you, Ready, Set, Reebies! Thank you, Lauren. Yes, I don't know. I mean... The CPAP rescue are both documented incidents. The cop asked me about that. Julia was blocked plain cheeseburgers. Talk to victim services. I know. It's like hard for me to accept the term victim.
That was another thing I caught. How if you perceive yourself, you've been, abused. I've got to, watch words on here, but you already know what I mean. Like, and she doesn't understand, why people are saying a motive. I think we all know here what the motive, at least in my opinion, is that, check out last night. I know it was very long. If you, check out the end of it, we cover a video that is very telling, in my opinion. It's a very telling clip that I found. It's towards the end of the stream, and check it out if you haven't. It's very telling.
I'm tired of just, seeing, oh, you would go back if you want. No fucking way.
Yes, you would.
It's so, it's just disheartening because the whole issue is not about me wanting him back or not. It's not about that. And if I did, I would have brought him to Windsor to make things up. That was the whole plan. Chance, Juicy here. All of us believe you. You're real supporters and fans of years, and we'll stay.
So, it's done, but I'm gonna send you a hot 250. I don't want to be with you anymore, but let me give you a hot 250 as a parting gift. I don't know if it's still on Natter's community tab. It was either hers or Natter's, and it was talking about, something about money or something, but, I'm not sending anybody money that I'm through with.
And with you, you're stronger than you know, and we love you, girl. Thanks, Chance Juicy Tarot. It means a lot. Thank you.
Chantal, excuse yourself and blow your nose.
I honestly wouldn't trust anyone on social media. You don't know anyone personally, so stick with family advice. Love you, girl. Thank you, thank you. Took me 2 years to leave an abusive relationship. Yeah, he'll find someone to fund. He'd like to comment about starting a GoFundMe. I will report your GoFundMe. GoFundMe? For what? Unbelievable. Oh, that's what I mean. Like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to think about him every fucking day. And having to do this legal shit, I have to think about him every fucking day. But at the same time, I think about, like, sitting in the kitchen, him screaming at me and me looking at him thinking, you're going to fucking pay for this someday.
But you kept going
honestly,
back.
Me not picking him up, I'm damned if I do, damned if I don't, exactly. And not bringing him to Windsor was, like, for me, symbolic for me that I didn't want to work on it. I wanted to move on. But I still talk to him even in Windsor, so at some point I had changed my mind. I've changed my mind 1,000 times to be with him or not. And my point is, it doesn't fucking matter, because it doesn't give him the right to fucking hit me. Period. And I'm the woman who excused it the most. I'm the one who made it okay. I let him do it because I cared about him. I liked him and I didn't want to lose him. So I excused it. And now I fucking hate him. I loved him, or I thought I liked him. Now I hate him. That's the difference.
You hate him now because you're not over there and you want a Dee Dee going, and you guys already know.
All right. Unroll the strip light before usage. Okay. Do not block the controller with metal objects. What the fuck is the controller? Okay. Everything you say is recorded. It doesn't matter. They can use this in court. I don't give a fuck. What is this going to do with anything? If anything, this helps my case, I would say. Because it makes sense. I don't know. Maybe not. Jules, I doubt the Crown will allow a peace bond for him. What does that mean, Jules? No, it won't. I know, like as if. But I have to go through all my videos and find dates and stuff. So. Okay, why do I have little screws? What is this now? Get a lawyer, yeah. Freak in the sheet. And Canada Victim Services is there to help you. They have to keep you updated. Okay. I'm going to call them.
I'm going to call them.
Put us in the purse if you go to court. I do love a good courtroom legal episode. I don't know if I'm allowed to do that. I know I'm not I don't seem like your typical...
Here we go, guys.
Beaten and battered victim. Maybe that's why people are like, I don't know. At the end of the day, nothing changes the fact that Natter's a piece of shit woman abuser. Exactly. And at the end of the day, I'm not the only woman who made reports. If you're I'm not the only one. I don't understand what I'm supposed to do here. Does anyone understand how this works? I hate learning stuff.
I hate learning stuff. I know
it sounded really bad. Oh, that's for the remote. Okay. I'm not unblocking. Nope. Sorry. Yes, I just want ass kissers in my chat. Hi, Kira. Kira. No, I mean, you can disagree with me. Fine, I don't mind. Why?
I love how she's decorating and got all this stuff everywhere, but there's a big bag of trash behind her.
He's a dangerous man. He will go to hurt and possibly kill someone else. So even if your legal action comes to nothing, the fact you tried will ease your conscience. Yeah. Emotional abuse can be just... It's true. Emotional abuse, too. Joni. Literally, coercion is abuse, and it can be illegal. What is what do you mean in this case? And, emotional abuse, like, that's the thing. This is not just, like, a normal tit-for-tat relationship. That's how I feel like I've treated it, and that's how I feel like other people see it. This was an abusive relationship. Very abusive. Like, textbook, almost. The cycles that, you know what I mean? Like, ugh. Did it get violent on the tequila night? Yeah, very violent, but not... Yes, like, not, like, he didn't, like, physically hit me, but other things happened. Basically make you do something you don't want to do by guilting you. You don't love me begging, except nobody knows how to handle it when they're in this middle of it all. It's scary and chaotic. Nobody knows how to handle it when they're in the middle of it. It's all scary and chaotic. There's that part of it. The view that still loves a monster. Remember, I'm here for you. Thank you so much. She deserves justice, period. You went in with bells on and dragging your wallet. So what? Doesn't matter. Chance Juicy Tarot, put music on, order groceries, relax, stop thinking. Thanks, Chance Juicy Tarot. Don't keep saying what he did or didn't do. That's the thing, I mean... Yeah, I know it will be used. That's fine. I mean, like I said, I have nothing to hide, and it doesn't matter if I went there and loved. It doesn't matter if I loved. So what? What, am I guilty of falling in love with the wrong person? Is that what you're telling me? Like, you condoned it. I don't get what your point is. That's so stupid of a friggin' reason. What is this stuff? Plug? Why are there screws? When I see screws, I get nervous. I have one scheduled. I have a therapist appointment scheduled.
It was funny. I got a screenshot. Was it... I think it was earlier today. Was it earlier? I don't know. Was it yesterday or today? I got a screenshot of somebody like, will your therapist help you with your case? I was like, I still can't believe, I mean, and I'm going to say this lightly, she might have seen a therapist call once, excuse me, but again, you can't go, anybody can go make up any, oh my goodness, yo. It's interesting how many people are just... You know, just like that comment that I read you, it's like, some of us don't care if your story is true or not. That's, excuse me? Okay.
Thank you, Sandra.
Look at that bag of trash. That thing is full, y'all. I can't imagine collecting that much trash out of my bedroom.
Yeah, so there. When it was reported doesn't matter. The fact that any abuse happened to report is what matters. So fuck anyone who thinks otherwise. Exactly. Screw the negative comments that's pissing me off. These people have obviously never been hit or mentally, emotionally abused. It's true. I don't think a lot of people have. Because I used to have the same attitude. It's just hard. Using this to tell you I believe in you. I'm here if you need me. Your abusers love you and you're stronger than you believe you are. Reset Rebees, thank you, damn it, Amber. I appreciate it. Yes, plain cheeseburgers. Yeah.
I think a lot of people just hate this guy so much.
And, like, people probably think just because you're with somebody... Like, I had consensual sex with him, too. It's not just that. It doesn't matter. You can have consensual sex. But if you're not comfortable with a sexual act, and you say no, and you clearly say no, and the person does it anyway, that's sexual abuse. Especially if it hurts you.
Again, let's go back to, you know, last night, the the bragging on and on and on. It's the best. Oh, I miss it. Do I need to say more? Oh, I miss it. Oh, I left the hotel. Y'all check out. I know last night was a lot, and but we really unraveled a lot of things, and went over, of course, we, chatted around for a minute, but we really covered a lot, of stuff last night.
Actually, still, I'm like, ugh. Still, I'm really like, I don't know. I'm freaked out about everything about going to the law and everything. It's just the fact that he has no respect for no. He doesn't understand that. He thinks he has a right to whatever he wants. Nader El-Shami has a right to anything. Any part of his woman that he won't even claim online, right? So that's what I'm saying. No, you don't.
Did you catch that? That he won't even claim online. So again, we go back to, here we go back to, oh, if you would claim me and fake love me, it would be okay, and none of this would be going on, in my opinion.
You just said he never physically hit me. I said that night, that one night. Yes, he did. Ugh, I'm blocking Susie. Goodbye.
Susie got that.
Is there anyone you are scared of? Yeah. I did miss him in Windsor. I did. Why does that contradict my accusations? I always said from the get-go, I don't condone what he did just because I go back to him. It still happened. It's just that I was choosing to forgive him for it. To go back to him and to be able to be with him because I missed him. Yeah, so what? Pokemon 13, is that why you had bleeding? You should really see a doctor to make sure you're okay. Could help your case. Yeah, I should. Thank you. Alana Sunshine, honest question. Why are you constantly stalking his YouTube? Reading his comments, watching his channel. Whatever, you would too. Manda, welcome to Very Important Beaches where you said peace. Some of y'all are buttholes. Welcome, Manda. Some of y'all have never been in an abusive relationship and it shows, which is great, but stop acting like you know shit. Like, you don't have to agree. Exactly. You don't have to agree with me, whatever. But, I mean, what do you see, Bandit? No one's forcing you to keep talking about this.
There you go.
And no one's forcing you to keep listening.
She is loving this. She is... You can tell when, people stop talking about it or the comments stop rolling in. She's like, okay, guys, what do we do? Oh, yeah, guys, she's got a appointment to get a nose ring. That ought to be a good time there, Captain Nose Picker.
When you're not going to win alone, I'll put my lawyer on speed dial. You have a lawyer on speed dial? Ready, set, bees, curly. Bees, curly. Really, pizza patty? Yeah, gee. I don't know. I don't know. Trigger Heavy Jack, yeah. Yes, I have. I like that song. Okay, so I want to put this together. And I don't want to talk about him. Like, I'm going to pursue this all behind the scenes.
Okay.
But it's just overwhelming. People are going to try to just be, like, annoying, especially my haters. Going to be on his side. I'm not dropping the charges.
Nobody.
I have a home alarm system on the way.
Good for you.
And I ordered fucking pepper spray that I'm going to sleep with.
Good for you.
And my point is, better late than never. And the law will handle it and decide if he's fucking innocent or not. Again, I'm not the only one with complaints against him. I never fucking lied for him. Anything that I said about May, I believed was the truth at the time. And I can prove that, and that's easily provable. say I'm on drugs, whatever, I'm on legal drugs. You can't prove that I was driving under the influence at the time. You have nothing, so shut the fuck up. Get a life. I didn't try to break in his house. Again, I drove to his house to see if he was home. I knocked at the door. Nothing. So, I left. Big deal. The second time I went to his house on camera, he said I could go get my stuff. I mean, really, people are just like really, really desperately grasping at things.
Nobody's grasping it that I've seen. They're pointing out the holes in your stories. Like I said, I haven't, you know, I don't watch every single thing that's around, but, you know, I just see a lot of people, you know, pointing out the holes in the stories. And again, like I said, I'm not riding for Natter. I'm not, you know, over here running Natter's, you know, to defense, but, you know, there's just a lot of holes in her stories, like I said.
All that doesn't negate anything that happened. So whatever. Yeah, I don't have to explain myself. Okay.
You're the one that keeps talking about it.
This you covered for him so he wouldn't give you shit going back. I've been there, done that. It sucks trying to share what really happened after lying for him to save face. Yeah. You can see what he did to your CPAP machine. It made you beg for your stuff and broke it. Exactly. That's why victim shaming is a lot why people suffer in silence. Well, yeah, because you're going through something fucking mentally tormenting, emotionally tormenting, and you have people just like calling you a liar and everything. But whatever. They have to live with themselves. It doesn't fucking matter. They're stupid. Obviously, I understand people's skepticism, but at the same time, like, wait, what is this? Just because I didn't choose to at the time, like, it's stupid. What is this? What is this? Driving while using is illegal. I'm not driving and using, so what are you talking about? That's the whole thing. You guys called the cops while I was at Papa John's? While you thought it was
Chantal, not everybody's talking about that day. They're talking about all the streams of you driving around on Joe Kane, and you said yourself you took Joe Kane, to, you know, Shannon's daughter's graduation. You didn't catch a plane home, did you? So therefore, you drove home. They're not talking just about that day. They're talking in general. I love how she just likes to weed out, like, Pacific days.
Influence, and they literally flashed flashlight in my face and said I was sober. You people, I'm like, funny how a lot of these super chats and people in here were upset about her not believing me, but then are literally doing the same thing to Chantal. Exactly. Many women go back for years. ASM. Yay, thank you for the super chats.
Thank you for the super chats.
No, actually, Luca Mom, it's illegal to drive under the influence. I hit the vape once a long time ago, months ago, and I wasn't high. After hitting it once, I didn't even inhale it. Anything else you want to try to grasp at?
She's so
Makes me a horrible person hitting the vape once. Sorry. What else? So you can actually cut this stuff, guys, but I don't understand how it works.
You can actually cut it stuff, but I don't know how it works.
You can ruin your case? How am I ruining my case? They didn't tell me I can't talk about anything. Whatever. How is that going to ruin my case? It doesn't change events. Laws for marijuana and alcohol are different, but what is your point? Or am I going to be arrested for that one little hit? Ooh, okay, call the cops. Do it. Hi, sweet vintage Zoe. How many people go out for dinner, have alcohol, and drive home? And actually, one shot, you're actually allowed to have a drink, and then it depends, like, on the alcohol level, but, like, I'm pretty sure you can have one drink an hour. So, yeah, you can. So, you just kind of...
You can stay somewhere for 10 hours, have one drink an hour, and 10 drinks and get it. Okay. Chantal knows nothing about the law, the system. This is gonna be an interesting ride because she just keeps coming on here and just like she does. I'm just gonna be quiet.
Put your own foot in your mouth, but okay.
Talking about putting your own foot in your mouth.
Desperately reaching. So you're saying I've been under the influence? Yeah.
Yeah.
Grocery bees. Hi, A Noel. BBJ stares off, and I have to bring her to the vet at 3:30. 3:30 at work. All the cream cheese fit in this little fridge. It's a pretty big fridge. Oh no. I'm too short. I'm gonna try. I get it now. I get it. Can we charge Pokemon for beating a dead horse? I know, they grasp at that one time. As if that, like, the one time, so basically Pokemon is saying, like, the one time I hit a vape allows Natter to, like, put his hands on me. That's what you're saying. Okay. What is this stuff? I don't understand. I don't get it. I need to look this up. Ugh.
All right, Joe. I think this is pretty much it.
I don't know why he was at the hospital. I'm not sure.
Like I said, you know, let's see if she's live now. No. Okay, so like I said, why does it matter? BBJ goes to the vet. Someone bought me flowers. And what? In 3 months, we will see oh, goodness, I'm all tongue-tied. In 3 months, we will indeed see. So, that's that, and I love you guys. We will be back tomorrow. Have a great day, guys, and a great night. Thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed if you haven't. Hit that subscribe button. We're going to be following along this. And we do other stuff if you like other random content. So, have a great day, guys, and a great night. I will see you later. Kaya is out.